One night, I woke up to a strange voice saying, "Master, where should I stab him?" The voice came from right in front of my face. I opened my eyes in terror and saw a strange man standing in front of me, holding something sharp in his hand, talking to the air. He said, "Shall I pull his heart out of his chest?" He was about to cut my chest with a knife and said, "My master has ordered me to take your heart." His face was turned toward me, but his eyes were looking at the ceiling. It was as if his adrenaline was spiked. He was breathing heavily and shaking his head furiously. Then he said, "Yes, sir, I'll do it now," and turned to me, saying, "How does it feel when the knife goes into your flesh?" I screamed and pushed him away, and he stepped back a little. Then he said, "Master, I can't take his heart out because he keeps moving. What should I do now? Should I knock him out or kill him?" While he continued talking to the air, I quickly called the police. The man dashed out of the house at lightning speed. 10 minutes later, the police arrived, but the man was gone. I couldn't figure out how he had entered the house. I was sure I had locked the door. Was it a hallucination? It felt like I could still smell him in my room. A strange smell I had never encountered before, like blood mixed with something rotten. The next night, before sleeping, I checked all the doors and windows to ensure they were locked. But early in the morning, I heard that voice again. Suddenly, he said, "I've been asked to prepare a delicious dish with fresh kidneys, intestines, eyes, and brain." He held a knife just a centimeter from my eye and then shouted to the air, "I'll take his eyes out for you now, master." At that moment, I kicked him in the stomach with both feet, screamed, and ran to the bathroom, locking the door behind me. I immediately called the police. He followed me to the bathroom and kept yelling, "Guess how long it will take for your heart to stop beating? What do you think?" Trembling, I shouted from inside the bathroom, "Why don't you guess how long it will take for the police to get here?" He screamed angrily, "I'll count to 10. Then I'll take your heart out first," and started savagely stabbing the bathroom door with a knife. Luckily, I heard the sound of police sirens, and they arrived quickly, arresting the man. Even as he was being arrested, he kept shouting at the air, "Forgive me, master. I promise I'll prepare a delicious meal for you next time." The police later told me they found several pictures and books about satanic rituals and ancient cults in his house. These included rituals involving eating human organs. Besides that, there were books on human anatomy, various surgical tools, and even a surgical table. The investigation revealed that the man had performed such acts several times before. He even confessed to the police that he had pulled out someone's heart and eaten it, boasting that it tasted good. He also showed them the satanic symbols carved into his body with a knife. He kept yelling that his master had gifted him eternal life. When the police asked who his master was, he replied, "We are not the only beings in this world. Many others exist. The one I serve is far more powerful than any human. I am his servant and under his command." Eventually, he was imprisoned, but it didn't take long for him to gouge out his own eyes and the eyes of other inmates before he died.